Hey everyone! I am headed over to my friend Monica's house tonight. She's asked me to come over and help her process a quarter of a moose and help her grind it up and package it. So I'm gonna head over there and learn about the process of how to cut it up and process, package it, and I want to bring you guys along. So stay tuned and please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. If you like our videos, you can always hit the bell for notifications when new videos drop. Yeah, and I hope you enjoy. Definitely looks frozen still. So then, are you just cutting it in half and then you'll cut it down into smaller sections?
Yeah.
Okay.
And also thaw your meat out well ahead of time.
So then typically would you thaw it out, cut it up, and then refreeze it slightly to go through the grinder?
Yeah.
Okay. We're definitely making more work for ourselves by having to cut it frozen.
Yes.
Okay, great. It was already cut up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, this isn't like one roast, it's all little tiny pieces.
Oh my goodness. So we cut up all of the meat into cubes, about that size, or maybe like ideally about that size. And it cut up actually pretty well because it was partially frozen. Although Monica says it's a little easier if you cut it up ahead of time when it's thawed, and then freeze it a little bit before you grind. And we want it to fit into that size hole right there. So that's why we have it cut up into these sizes, or into this size right here, just because it makes it easier for it to go through the grinder. Not that it can't handle it if they're bigger pieces, but it's just easier for it in the long run. She said she also freezes this part right here, this part, and this part, just to help make sure everything stays cool and everything runs smoothly. And so yeah, we're gonna start grinding here soon.
Got it. I was putting too much meat and it was frozen and it wasn't going inside the funnel.
Oh, okay. So we ground up all the meat. We've taken all of the pieces, the front pieces, off of the grinder and cleaned it. And now we're gonna add the C-bind or carrot binder. And there are different kinds of binder. There's soy and something else in carrot binder, including carrot binder, soy isolate, wheat gluten, milk caseinate, gelatin, and eggs. And all those help to retain the moisture in the meat, but we're not adding that today. That gets added in when you put in the fat into your meat, which different amounts of fat go in depending on what you want the meat for.
So that way we don't have to keep cleaning the inside of these because they won't seal as well.
Smart. So you're using a funnel to shove the meat in there. And you're doing about 2 pounds per package at the moment, which you weighed out on your scale.
Yep.
And then you were saying we're not putting any fat in this one, which typically you would, you know, depending on what you wanted it for. But these are great for soups and stews, sloppy joes.
Yeah, or
anything
you're
that'll
just
be
trying to be healthier and not have fat.
Like leaner meats. Gotcha. I like these bags. Is this the same one that Nikki has?
No, hers is a little bit nicer than mine.
Oh, wow, it has like a countdown.
So it does like the pressure over here, and so then it'll go boop, and then it'll give like a really quick countdown, and it'll suck all of it out.
Dang. That's awesome.
Yep. So how was it?
It was really fun. Went over there. She already had the meat stripped from the quarter of the leg.
Okay.
And I think I'm saying that right. And the problem is she had it in the freezer after they had cut it all up and it all froze back together.
Sure.
And so we had to use the fillet knives and recut it into pieces. And so that was the beginning of the process. Once it was cubed, we stuck it into the meat grinder and grind it up into burger meat. From there, we weighed it out into 2 pounds and packaged it, and then sealed it. We didn't put any fat in it just because she wants to be able to use it for different things, and we'll add fat in later as she needs to.
Okay.
Normally you would process it with the amount of fat that you would need, but she was saying that she's probably going to use this more for stews or soups or sloppy joes, anything that has a lot of moisture, or just for really lean burgers.
Sure.
Some people tend to prefer that. But we got
We got some
6
stuff.
pounds of
Wow.
burger.
That's awesome. Wow, that looks really good.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put this in the freezer.
Okay.
And we'll get to have some really delicious
Moose.
burger dinners.
Awesome.
There you go.
Cool.
Good
Very
time.
good. Yeah. High five. Good job.
Thanks.
Now you know what to do when you get your moose.
Right, go to Monica's, borrow all of her gear.
Right. Exactly. Very good. Baguettes.
Yes, so because I have a gluten allergy and because I'm on a specific diet, I have only certain types of bread I can eat. So I'm heating up some bread. I'm gonna dry it out a little bit in the oven and create my own breadcrumbs for moose meatloaf.
And we're going to use the mousse that you processed with Monica, right?
Yep.
Awesome. So we get to test that out.
Yep, hopefully it's a good recipe. I've never made this before. I've never made moose meatloaf before. So we'll see and we'll let you guys know. If we like it, we'll maybe post a link to the recipe. So stay tuned.
So, verdict?
That's pretty good.
Yeah?
I like that recipe.
Awesome.
I did add a little bit of butter to the moose meat just for a little bit of fat because I didn't have any pork fat or anything like suet to add to it. But it turned out really well.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.